Welcome back to Demonic Pacts. We are somewhere we're not supposed to be. Technically. In the whole Demonic Pacts, the lore is that Misslin is on fire. But here we are, and it looks perfectly fine. Getting tomatoes chucked at us, everything's okay. Get a new music track for being here in Varrock for the Pillory random event. Love it. This is one of the random events we've been missing. At the top of the list for quite some time here. So there is 30 points. We're in the middle of AFKing something. So we're going to keep doing that for a bit, and then actually start when we're ready. We also can go and AFK even harder to get 25 million mining XP. That's 200 points. And a significant distance down the list of tasks in completion order. Like 13.9%. We're working on things that are at 25%. But it is incredibly AFK. And reasonable XP per hour too. This is going to be important for later tasks also. And more mining XP. Alright. Now we're ready to actually start here. Demonic Pacts and all that. We have a goal in mind. Rune Cup. Which we need 10,000 points. Minus the points that we got for those tasks AFK. But here we are. 9,750 points to go. Seems like a lot, but there's a lot of very good points available. And lots of elite tasks, 200 each. Really does add up. Starting with the ones that are at the top of our list. Voidwaker, Theron Scepter, Crossbow, 150 Callisto. These are all doable. Doing some more Slayer here. Specifically, we really need Slayer tasks to get the Revenant weapons, because oh my goodness, the drop rates. And you can also potentially get bears to go kill Callisto. Still need one drop from Vedion, a piece of the Elder Chaos robes. We've already finished the Laren's keys and Superiors and such, so we should be able to skip a lot of tasks. We also have a decent number of points, so hopefully we can make that happen. If we run out of points, that is a problem. Let me just do some of the faster tasks, I guess. Try to keep a good balance of it. Whenever we hit like a 10, 50, 100 point task streak, that is also a lot of points, so that should work. Also, still waiting for Prison Pete, and a few other randoms. Yeah, doable. Oh, and I got another Fire Cape, because I want to do some melee. It's worth it. Also, better tanking stats for the whole Thornton's business. Did deny the healers 1 and 2, and not get hit by any bats. Working on some combat achievement stuff. That's something. And just for fun, here is another fight king, since we're still here. This one, Prayerless. See how that goes against Jan. He attacks really slow, so in theory we should heal all the damage, maybe. Did 80 damage, we heal, we're at 128 health, 2 health, 104 health, 130 health. Yeah. A near miss, and no time for a drink. So I think the last achievement is do 2 more, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Fun. There's defeat Vedion 150 times. Hard task. We're at the regular Vedion here. Just trying to get the skull, because that's the only drop we need left from him. 1 in 39 with the League's stuff. So we are 2.5 times drop rate, of course. Well, at least we got 80 points for our extra effort here. See where this is on the list, I guess. 11.7% completion. That is a ways down. Oh, there's something. It's the Voidwaker hilt, and 200 collection log slots. We're not even on Slayer task, because for whatever reason, the Bear's Slayer task, for the Wilderness tasks here, is not available at higher combat levels, despite the whole bear boss situation. We can still get skeletons for Venion, but no bears. So we're just here, fighting Callisto. Just taking so much damage, and then healing it right back. Pretty great. Yeah. That is actually the full Voidwaker then. I should probably go have that be done. And that also means we just need to get claws here, and then a skull from Venion, I think. It's pretty good though. Let's go make a Voidwaker. And also we need to check where the 200 collection log slots was. We also did manage to get full Elder Chaos robes. Is that something? All these extra Voidwaker pieces we have, my goodness. And dragon pickaxes and just everything. We just use these. We need to combine with somebody. Someone in Ferox Enclave. Okay. Where these, that's an elite task for all the Chaos robes. It's pretty cool. We need to go make some more rings of dueling at some point here too. We can make this. Is it you? Wait back up. How about this? Not you. You know someone who does? Probably what I said. I need a drink. Wait back up. I think it's on you. I was about to say who could use it. I know. Meadow Sakura. Downstairs. There we go. Way back. 500,000 coins. Alright. Fine. Totally worth it. For getting this Voidwaker task done here. Collection log slots. Wild. It's been a long time coming. All these collection log slots, all the different things. Just missing a few pieces here. And 2 more Revenant weapons. Without doing all the Laren's Key tasks, we are kind of blowing through Slayer points now, so it might be a problem. At any rate, we've got the Voidwaker. Some coins. Elite task, 200 points. And a demonic pact point. Okay. We got where we wanted down here. So where do we want to go? Want to get even more overheal, just to have more safety, I think. Don't really need the powered staff stuff, because we still don't have a powered staff, and the ones we can get aren't very good. We can get ice magic, could be something. Prayer penetration is really not going to do anything for us, but it's okay. It's on the way here. It's pack number 34 out of 40. Okay. Let's see where all these were on the list. Voidwaker, of course, was right here at the top. We go for 200. Combat achievements? No. Collection log slots. 16.7%. That's a ways down, but doable. And Elder Chaos Rose was at 12.9%. Not bad. Not bad at all. Look up all the tasks we've done. So we still have Thamerons, Craws, and 150 Callisto up here. Still trying. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Let's get out of here. Hooray. Defeat Callisto 150 times for 80 points. The task we were doing. And then, on that exact kill, the Claws of Callisto at 2.5 times the drop rate. Works for me. Because that is the Ursine Chainmace for 200 more points. And even stronger. We're going back to Vedion. Let's see where the Ursine Chainmace was on the list here. 19.1% here. So, pretty close-ish to the top here. complete those tasks. It has just Thermon, crossbow. We'll work on trying to get more Revenant tasks. Also have Vedion tasks, so that's pretty much it. If we run out of Slayer points, it's all over. It is all over. Yeah. I had a crossbow in the bank this entire time, apparently. Wield that from the top of the list. That's 200 points. And then we also have the fangs. Use that on crossbow. Drink the web weaver. And that is 200 points. Alright. So now we just need the scepter and the skull to put on the scepter. Here's hoping. And the web weaver's down here at 18.2%. Right next to the accursed scepter. So if we can get that, that'll also be from right here. Fairly close-ish to the top-ish. Complete those tasks. Fameron, and done. Alright. I was about to be very sad for a moment there. Got a duplicate crossbow, and then like 2 kills later, Fameron Scepter. Let's see if it was actually 2 kills. The next kill. You know, just a casual one in, what is this? 586. Just back to back. Not complaining. I am not complaining. Alright. And also, got 16 million coins from this ancient relic once we turn that in. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now we're just gonna finish this task, I guess. No reason not to. Get some player points. And then, off task, Vetion, to finish this. And here in the skull of Vetion is 119 kills. That's 3 times the drop rate. So that's great. Fameron's Scepter from the top of our list for 200 points. It's also a charge staff, and we don't have the pact for charge staffs. I don't know if that'd even be that good. Can't really use the water and the air with it. There's a pact in here for like what? Charge staffs counts as 1 water rune and 1 air rune. That's not very much. 1 per rune of water surge here, which is 10 water and 7 air. I guess the only 1 air still counts, but still. 1 water rune is not very much healing. About the charge staff business. Anyways, use our staff on here. That is the accursed scepter. Scepter, cursed scepter. Yep. Is there a task for equipping all of them? We equipped all of them, right? Revenant Ether in here. That is hard task, fully charged, bracelet of Ethereum. It's pretty good. And where did that Revenant, where did the wilderness guy go? He walked away. Was the other way? Couldn't have gotten that far. Because I got all these to turn in. Look at all these. I want those. Where'd he go? There he is. Rewards. Use these. All of them. Sell all for 23 million coins? You betcha. That'll be nice. Alright, everything is fine. We obtained the Obtain Every Revenant Weapon Super Mega task for 400 points when we actually obtained it. It's not when wielding it. So we didn't lose 400 points. That's great. We got all the weapons. We got all the points. Let's see where that was on the list. And the bracelet. The Obtain All task, down here at 16%. Compared to the Equip, just each one was at 30% each. That's alright. And then the bracelet. Fully charged, 19.3%, 80 points. Very doable. Okay. Now, that is done. We still have the Prison Pete Ram event at the top here, but the next 2 are get some more 99s. Fishing and ranged. Alright. I may have been preparing for these tasks for a bit here. Do a little bit of fishing. And that is 99 fishing. And then attack a guard right here in town. Pew. That's 99 range. Back to back. 200 points. Very good. Next task on the list, a medium temple trek. We already did an easy and a hard, so it's interesting that medium was the least done. Interesting. And then equip the Noxus Halberd. Yeah, we have 0 of the pieces for that in all of our Araxor kills so far. That's definitely more Slayer to do. Let's see if we can find some more Slayer stuff to combine with that so we can actually do some Slayer and actually get things done. I'm a little bit Slayered out right now, honestly, with all the Revenants and all that. So instead, we're gonna just go make a 4-dose potion. No problems there. Medium trek complete. Want anything from a reward? Guess we'll take more watermelon seeds or something. Doesn't really matter. It's only a few things. It's not like we're doing more temple treks. Oh, the arrow is still here. Okay. Made an amulet of chemistry to do the whole herblore bit, but it's a 1 in 20 chance, so let's get that to happen here. Oh, there it is. Another 30 points. Not quite as exciting, being 30 points compared to 200, but, you know, it does add up. Time to get another random event at the top of the list. Equip a piece of the mime outfit. Would if I could. Would have already if I could, but I can't, so I will. Instead, we're gonna go get unique items from Easy Clues, a total of 35, and then complete at first light. Starting with 8 Easy Clues here, see if that's enough, because 1 more would be a different task. What do we get? Nothing! 2 Bob shirts, fun. 2 items there. That's unique. Another one there. Now this is just unique items, not unique slots. So the shield also counts. 35 unique items from Easy Clues. Medium task complete. From the wooden shield G. We got the T and the lumberyard, so that's up to 37. But I think that is already max number of things for that task. So that is done. Medium task. Amazing. It'll pop up eventually. Has to get through all the unique items first. Maybe it'll be done by the time we're finished with the quest. Oh, it's the next one. Let's get it. Yeah. This is the Hunter Guild quest. So now we have access to Master Tier Hunter Rumors, if that's something we want. A little bit of XP, no levels or anything. Lower level quest for sure. That is another 30 points. A bit of AFK time. There is 200 points for 35 million mining XP. It is pretty good XP here. And completely AFK because of Endless Harvest. Not that everybody else agrees with that notion, since it's down here at 8.6% completion rate. And here's a pile of stuff from our butler. Look at all these potions. Gives us 98 herb lore. Gosh, that's really close. Don't need more herbs then. New job. Go get me some more crafting XP. Process. Alright. And I guess we'll just finish this here. Well, there is 99 herb lore for 200 points. We also have a bunch more herb lore things we can do that were just sitting in the bank. There is 4 shards needed to make that. Okay. Lava scale shards. We got more of those. 1 shard, 1 dose. That's kind of how the other shards work, so I guess that's fair. Or I guess we had more, we just took home. Anyways, make an extended super, well, extended anti-fire potion, not super. That's a different thing. Well, that's an elite task for 200 points. Gonna make myself the 20th ranging potion for 80 points. And a super combat potion. That is 200 points. And traded in some other marks of grace to get some amylase to make 20 stamina potions for a whopping 30 points. Not as impressive. And a Ceradoma brew for 80 points. There's definitely points to be had. Taking a look at where all those herb lore tasks lied on the board here. There was brew at 19%, extended antifire is 18.6, 20 ranging potions at 17.1, super combat was at 10.2%. Scroll in, 20 stamina potions, 6.1%. Alchemist outfit, no. 99 herb lore, only 4.9%. I guess that would be people that most people didn't take the butler bell, I guess. Because it's pretty much free with that. And anything else behind there? Beyond that? Goading potions, no. Alchemist stuff, prayer regen, ancient brews, chugging barrel, no. No to all those. And also no 25, 35, 50 million XP. That's just silly. Yeah, in total, a lot more tasks complete. 372, 365. Next tasks, we've got another attempt at the obtain a high level tree seed from a bird's nest. Magic, dragonfruit, redwood, or spirit. What's the chances of all those combined? Do have a few more nests, not very many though, so small chance of that happening. Then we can go catch 100 dark crabs in the wilderness. That's completely AFK, and we only need to catch 50 because of our double catching. And then Phosani's Nightmare. I'm sure that's gonna be great. And we actually got it. Wild. There's a magic seed from the 5 extra bird nests we got here. And that's 80 points. Fantastic. 100 dark crabs, 80 points. And now it's time for Phosani's Nightmare. I'm sure it's gonna go great. Gonna need something that isn't Golden Prospector, that's for sure. Alright, I'm sure this is gonna go great. Drink from Pool of Nightmares. I know what I'm up against. I know what I'm up against. It's a boss, and things are gonna happen. Will we be able to even hit? Time to fight anyways. Woo! Alright. Prayers. At least one nightmare first. Nah. I don't care about that. Whee! Alright. First question. Can we even hit with magic? Also, minion, get out here. Prayers are a thing in this fight. Something only thing I know about this. Ow. Prayers, heal me. Magic. Nope. Run away. Alright. Cop. Things are definitely happening here. A lot of damage. What if we do this? Balls. Arms and stuff. Range attacks. Magic attack? Something? Little minion guys. Range. That's good, guys. Free from the nightmare. Jumps. Range clicking stuff happening. Oh, ball things. Stand on that. Jumps charged. Ow. sleeping. Stop with the orbs. Or hands or whatever we're doing. Okay. Run. Melee. There. It's fine. Back. Finish off the last pillar here. While running away from hands. Okay. Big middle also can. Sure. Pillar. 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 And Boston. These guys. Dying. Healing. Magic, I guess. Heal. Now we're not. Orb stuff. Or to the side, it's not death. These. Get those anyway. Healing saved me. Alright. Something like that. Magic. I'm doing the crazy prayers now. Ow. Ow. That's range. Heal me. Heal me. Hands. Parasite thing. Oh, switch back to normal. There's prayers and stuff. That's also a thing in this. Yeah. Ow. Magical. There. Oh. Oh, don't run to the wrong section. Yeah, it's probably banned. Or something. I need more hand things? My goodness. Oh. Doing backwards time. Magic. Still magic. This parasite thing's attacking this. Okay. That's what's happening. I don't know if this tower wasn't beaten up yet. That was why. Prayers are back to normal. Oh, another parasite. Just need to be aware of when that's happening, I guess. We're fine. Everything's fine. Ow. Having 158 in life is really helping here. It really is pretty great. Parasite. Can't see anything. If I just see when the hands and this border things are the same spot, that's not great. Alright. Next phase. These guys to deal with quick. One guy did. That's okay. We can take a 66. That's okay. Magic. Oh, disabled my prayer. Got it. I like to have my prayers undisabled, thank you. I do not step on these things. Endeavor to do that. I think our minions mostly carrying the damage here. It's pretty wild. Let's switch back to melee playing here. These guys. Range attack. I'm trying to do melee and this at the same time. Not the best. Magic. There you go. Something like that. Messed up prayers. Something. No. This here too. Just run away from that. Just a second here. We have the parasite out here. Did I think what happened? I don't know. I was not gonna worry about it. Probably fine. We're gonna do the prayers again. Fantastic. Get hit by melee attack. Don't worry about it. These guys. Again. Jagex. Prayers. 1 HP. Oh. Doing these guys again. That's one guy in. That's alright. I keep healing myself. Standing. And the minion will finish the job. Just completely ignore the sleepwalkers. It's the perfect strategy. Would recommend. And there we go. Perfect. 15 sharks and a soul shard. Great. That was Size Nightmare, Elite Task, Demonic Pact, Hard Combat Task, and Elite Combat Task. Nightmare Adept and Vasani's Veteran. Yeah, totally. Demonic Pacts. Let's have even more health. Totally worth it. Very useful. Very useful. Alright. 35. Crazy. Next up, some amulets I don't have. Rancor and Trimmed. More Slayer at some point, maybe. We'll see how we're feeling. Instead, we'll cook 20 sharks in Dark Mare and equip a nice spear KP. This vampire doesn't mind. I'll be barged into their house to cook sharks. 22 of them. Only needed 20 for 80 points in hard task. Drop the sharks. Equip the rune spear that we got from the quest. Type of one-eye trio. That's just a free 30. Could have equipped that at any point. I'm sure we have a bunch more just random tasks just in the bank. I have to go through the list and just look at everything again. Wisdom. Not bad. Now we've got a forestry task. The struggling sapling event was impossible when there was multiple people all ignoring the event. So we'd have to get this spawned solo. There's a chance of that. We keep on working for woodcutting and fire making stuff, but in terms of actually getting it done in a reasonable time, for 30 points, not really right now. So instead, we'll equip a Salve Amulet E by doing the Lair of Tarn Razorlore. We can just teleport there with our Eternal Slayer ring, so that's pretty great. That'll be very easy. And then 150 Cerberus, which we might be able to combo with another thing. I'm out of balls of wool. There's a spawn right here, so that's fine. Make the Salve Amulet. Use it on Charn's Diary. Very easy to get. Wear it. 30 points. Started with some Echo Cerberus. Got the kill quick enough to get the Fang of the Hound eventually here. I'll have to see if the kills are actually faster, but it was pretty easy, especially with all the healing. We go to even higher health. Fang of the Hound. Just gonna wield it now. That is 4 unique Echo items. This one does melee, it scales off magic or something. I don't know. Our build is not for any of these things, unfortunately. Let's see where 4 uniques was. Literally right here. A few tasks down. 22.9%. There you go. Back to regular Cerberus to finish the 150 kills. 141 and 9. My goodness. Well, that is only 80 points and a Master Combat task. Worth it? Questionable, since we already had all the boot pieces. And I guess we are at the point here. We got 60 plus stats earlier, so we could make another set of the boots here. We have this, Bandos boots. That's Primordials. Not a task itself. The Eternals as a drop. We would still need to get Ranger boots to use the Pegasian Crystal, so easier said than done. Let's see what we can cobble together for 30 prayer bonus. And then go get 99 fire making. That's gonna be doing woodcutting, because we have the burn all the logs relic. So maybe we'll get the struggling sapling or the flowering bush forestry event. It is a beautiful set. It is a beautiful setup here. 35 prayer bonus. 40 prayer bonus. Really rocking it. God Sword, Ring of the Gods, various robes and such. Not bad. Easily 30 for that 80 points. Completed the flowering bush event. I had to go back and forth a few times between the bushes for 30 points. Here it is, the solo struggling sapling forestry event. The final forestry event, 30 points. And a decent amount of animal-infused bark, which we'll actually go use now. Trading the friendly forester, we're gonna get a felling axe handle for 10,000 bark and 500 oak logs. Collection log slot, that's something. Combined with this and an anvil, because that's fine. We can make a felling axe. Rune variety. Well, that's the best we can. We attach it and wield it for 80 points. It's not a lot. Not a lot. There's another forestry task to make the basket, which is another like 8,000 bark or something. That's only 30 points. really, really not worth it. Which is why the forestry basket task is down here at 1.4%. Meanwhile, I guess it's not even forestry basket. It's a felling axe. 1.3%. Eh. Both not great. Both not great. 98 fire making. But actually, 25 million woodcutting XP for 200 points. And also, 25 million XP in 5 non-combat skills for another 200 points. Which 5 would those be? It'd be thieving, crafting, slayer, mining, and woodcutting. Neat. Also, found a lucky impling. It's not a task or anything, but it could be neat. It's a U-comp boat and a golden headband. Fun. Alright. One more fire making level. In terms of 25 million XPs, woodcutting was the next one on the list here, at 11.3%. And then smithing, which I don't know how to really do that. Just more butler stuff. We got the bars, but then we need to actually make stuff out of the bars. That's no good. And there is the 5 separate ones at 8.6%. Alright. And there is 99 fire making. 200 more points. Got a decent chunk of 99s here. All the way down here. We could do more farming. We're not going to. Combats. Stuff in the middle. A lot of 99s. Not gonna do agility. Don't have time for all that. We're probably gonna get at least a few more 99s though. So, that'll be something. And that'll definitely also help with getting the last 4,500 points. Or more. Depends how things go. But hopefully at least that many. We got a lot of other tasks we're working on. Plans being set for the last few days. Get done what we can get done. Next time. Goodbye.